Okay, so these are going to be your two-step dimensional analysis problems. And so we'll start with a nice simple one. Just so we know, right, the basic setup for all dimensional analysis is given times the conversion factor, okay? And the conversion factor is always equals 1. So they have to be equal to each other. So the conversion has to be equal to the factor according to that thing right there, okay? So let's take a look at a couple problems. Whoops, sorry. We will start with something like this. 15 hectograms equals how many decograms? And we can look and notice there's two different prefixes. Two different prefixes. So we're going to go ahead and have two different definitions. So we have to go ahead and define those two. So we can say that we have deca and hecto. We'll say 1 deca, 1 hecto, because the 1 always goes with the prefix. We'll look at our big chart to see what they're equal. 10 to the second, 10 to the first. They're grams, so we'll put grams on both sides. What's important here is that we recognize that the 1 goes with the prefix, and it's on the opposite side of the definition. The opposite side of the definition, see? 1 with the H. This is what it's defined as, opposite side of the equal sign. Okay, now, this tells me that I know I need to do 2 steps. If I had a different one, if I had 15 hectograms equals how many grams, I see there's only 1 prefix there. So I only do 1 conversion factor. And they're grams and grams. Oh, this isn't right. That's 1, that's 2. Sorry. This is 2. Okay, so let's do this one. We can see it right here. We'll start with the given 15 hectograms times, and we'll set up so they cancel. Hecto and hecto, they cancel. Whatever it's equal to goes on the top. They're equal, that's why they can be written that way. And then we'll go one more step. We have gram right now, so we'll go 10 to the first gram for every 1 decagram, and grams cancel. And now I can see the only unit left over is decagram. Whereas in the bottom, it's a single step one because there's only 1 prefix. We start with 15 hectograms times 1 hectogram on the bottom, so they cancel. See, 1 hectogram, and whatever that's equal to goes in the top, 10 grams. So now I'm in grams. So this one would be in decograms, and we'd end up with, let's see, 150, and this one would be in grams, and we end up with 1500. Okay, so that's the difference, sorry, between the two. Right? We recognize the prefixes, that's what gives it away.